Hi, this is Nolan from Benchmark, and in today's video, I'm going to explain to you guys what SureFix is and how it works. So, SureFix is Hemisphere's proprietary thing. You've probably heard us talk about it, but it's kind of what helps power the reliability and the repeatability of the Hemisphere S631. And what it's doing is it's using two independent RTK engines. So we have RTK engine A, which is our Athena engine. That's what allows us to get the really good performance under trees and near buildings. And then we have RTK engine B, which is the pre-Athena engine. It's a derivative of that engine. And what that is allowing us to do is take two independent solutions and compare them to each other. So we're taking the satellite information that is coming into our receiver, we're sending it to both engines, we're processing them in parallel to one another, and we are arriving at two solutions. So we're arriving at solution A and we're arriving at solution B. Now, what the Hemisphere is doing and what allows it to get this kind of 99.999% repeatability is it is comparing these two solutions to one another. And if they are not in agreement, it will not report a fixed solution. And what that means effectively and statistically is this. It allows you to say, okay, what are the odds of getting a bad fix on solution A with the Athena engine, and what are the odds of getting a bad fix on solution B with the pre-Athena engine? Well, let's say with our Athena engine here, it is 1 in 1,000. That's the probability of getting a bad fix. Now, I'm gonna use very simplified numbers because I'm gonna keep the math nice and easy. And for solution B, it is also 1 in 1,000. Now, both of those have the odds of being 1 in 1,000 and getting a bad solution. So pretty unlikely. Now, if we have two of them and we're comparing it, in order to get a bad fix, we have to have both of these in agreement on a bad fix. Now, let's say the odds of that are again 1 in 1,000. What that means in practice is we are gonna have 1 in 1,000 times 1 in 1,000 times 1 in 1,000. That means the probability of getting a bad fix out of this system is something like 1 in a million. So what that means for you in the field is that when you enable SureFix and you turn SureFix on, you can be much more into a much higher statistical probability be in the correct solution, because what's happening is solution A, if that Hemisphere S631, let's say our true position's right here. Solution A is saying, okay, solution A is here, and solution B is saying, okay, solution B is here. And with these two in agreement, we are confident that this position that the receiver has calculated is precise and accurate and that you can rely on it for your data. So that's the quick crash course on what SureFix is and how it works and how it can mean that you can rely on your data and avoid those costly mistakes and rework that you can get when you get a bad fix with RTK. With two engines, we've got a probability of getting a bad fix in 1 in 1 million. But let's say you only have one engine. Let's compare the odds to that. So instead of going to position B, we now erase that second engine. What that means is instead of having the probability of 1 in 1,000 times 1 in 1,000 times 1 in 1,000, we are now just stuck at that 1 in 1,000 error. There's no redundancy in the system. There's nothing to catch that maybe this engine is going wrong. And that's why having two RTK engines for your legal profession is the way to go to avoid those costly mistakes, to avoid those bad fixes that can really sink an RTK job. You want to make sure you have those two RTK engines running in parallel to make sure that you can get the work done that you need to and that you can trust the data that you're recording.